Hi there. Alright, this video is for my 1992 base model Miata with some modifications, as you can already start seeing. It's time to put her up for sale. It's kind of sad. I've had her for about 10 years. But hey, I don't need to give you my backstory there. So yeah, let's start really quickly here. When I bought the car, it already came with these 15-inch rims, aftermarket rims. As you can see, this one is missing its cap. So if I can pick one of those up, I'll probably grab one and slap it on there. All the rest are fine. Tires, I could have angled my view a little bit better here, but you can see they're in great condition. Nice setup, never messed with it. The front lip, which you'll get more views of, that was also on the car when I purchased it. The socks on the mirrors came with it. Got the cool little, understated lip spoiler, or a little lip on the trunk lid. Kept that. This was the nicest example I could find when I was looking for Miata. Oh, and the roll bar, which we'll see in a little while. It was on the car, but otherwise it was stock. It was tastefully done. I liked it. I was a Fox body Mustang guy. Wanted to get into the roadster world. My family always drives Triumphs and stuff. I was jealous. Ventured in that world with the Miata. So there she is on the outside. You can see the top. It's pretty good shape. Right off the bat, you never start with flaws, but while I'm thinking about it, got a little crack there in the air dam. You can see where some paint's chipping off, which is unfortunate, because otherwise this car's in nice shape. Hey, while we're talking about flaws, let me show you what is not a flaw. We'll get both sides. Obviously, the first thing that everybody always looks for, hey, how about that rust, huh? There you go. This is a nice, solid example. The other side is like this too. I'll wander over there. I just hit it with some clay bar. I want to do that again, do more of the car, but I was getting some oxidation on the trunk. There you go, nice clean. Yeah, I was getting some oxidation on the rear here, so hit it with a clay bar, cleared that up pretty quick. I'd like to maybe get the bumper cover. It's not terrible by any means, but nonetheless. So there's the top. I think there's like one little spot here that maybe a previous owner filled a little bit, but I've never noticed a problem. But this car isn't really driven in the rain. Lives in the garage. Has always lived in the garage as long as I've had it. Yeah, let's look at the interior really quick. There are, and you'll see it better in nicer light, seat covers. I've never had them off. Came this way. I have no reason to believe that there's any issue with the stock seats under there, and these are really nice and well fitted, so I never bothered to change that out. Let's get in here. Right off the bat, you can see just under 102,000 miles on her right now. CD player, aftermarket, that's another thing that previous owner did. I think that's about it as far as previous owners go. Inside of the convertible top, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, we got a little separation right here, but it does its job. I'm not going to complain. I don't really drive with it up. Why do you drive a Miata with the top up? I get it, if you're daily driving, you need it. But there we go. Let's pop it open. Oh boy, get that sunlight. There we go. There you have it. There's the roll bar that came with it. You can see it was well done, tasteful modification. Matter of fact, let's get down here. Come on, seat. Oops, hold on. This is a two-hand job. There we go. Get down here. There you go. There she is. Hard dog. For what that's worth, I'll be right back. Here we go. All right. I get to a comfortable driving position again. There we go. So, okay, the seatbelt retractors could use a little work, but come on. It's a 92. All right, let's see, what else can I tell you? Okay, so when I picked up the car, those were the mods that were done to it. The only thing that I've really done to it was, there we go. It is a boosted car. I purchased from an Indy Miata Club member. He was getting out of his car, giving it to his son. We picked, and he had the turbo system professionally installed by Shane Benson at AIM Tuning in, at that time, Speedway, Indiana, down there in Indy. And he was selling it. I was wanting to buy it. Shane took it, installed it, and took it off the guy's car. I went down and talked to Shane about the guy's car and the turbo system that he had installed. We talked a lot about it. Came to a deal with the seller, and then I had Shane do the installation. So it's professionally installed. This is not like DIY here. So just one moment. Here we go. Go up here to the front. Here we go. Excuse me one moment while I prop the hood. There we go. Just right off the bat too, you can see all the stickers. All right. So there you go. There she is. About the turbo install. So yeah, it went great. I had basically had Shane evaluate the engine, check it, make sure everything was where it needed to be. At 101,000 miles, this was about 93,000 miles, I think. I could be wrong. But we made sure timing chain was taken care of. Everything was good compression. It was solid motor. Made sure we had a good build platform, and then installed the system with a few other goodies here. So right off the bat, you know, we upsized the radiator. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I think I'm running 550 RX-7 injectors. I may be lying, but it's been 10 years. But they're a bit oversized for what we're doing here, but not terrible. The full exhaust system as well. So yeah, there she is. There's the engine compartment, clean as can be. Something else I, you know, for what it's worth to anyone looking, we have VIN tags on all the body panels I can see. I don't remember where the one is for the nose clip. Let me walk you around really quick while we're doing this. Door, body, pop the trunk while I'm at it. There we go. Trunk. I don't remember if the rear quarters, there's the passenger door. I don't remember if the rear quarters are tagged in any way, or if it's just the body tag on the driver's side. Let me know if I should be looking for that somewhere else. But hey, let's go back to the trunk really quick. Bit cluttered with some stuff, but you know, it's clean, nice and clean all around. Oh, a little bit of rub there, but hey, thankfully it's on the inside of the car. All right, let's see. We are going to do a driving video a little bit here. The one thing that I'll say about the turbo system and the tune, oh, that's the other thing. So, the turbo. It is a Flyin Miata turbo. It's a very early kit. I'm presuming, I have to tell you, I'm not exactly sure which one it is. Probably the stage 1 or the first basic kit. I don't think I can get in there. I cannot recall what the cast number is on the turbo. We'll look that up if anybody's really hot to know. It's running a Mega Squirt ECU, full replacement. He did it right. It's good. I've driven on it for 10 years. Oh yeah. There's the hood, body, VIN tag. Yeah, I've been driving it for about 10 years. The thing that I'll say is, after winter storage or after it's been laid up for a little while, yeah, I have to crank it for a little while. Not a long time, but it always fires right up. But I'm guessing there's some adjustments that could be done to the tune. I have to admit, at one point I was on a long drive, and shortly after the installation, and I fiddled with the tune a little bit, so it could be on me. So full disclosure, I might have caused that, but it fires right up, drives great, as you'll see in just a little bit. But I do want you to know that it takes it's not an immediate startup unless it's been warm and driven for a while. So there's probably some fine tuning that can be done there. All right, we're over 10 minutes on this video already. So as you can tell, I like to talk a lot. If you see anything in here, please, that I didn't mention, please shout at me. This is a base model, so no power steering, roll-up windows, all the things that come with the base model. But that's why I love it. I just realized I talked about the turbo kit. I didn't really talk about what it's producing or what it's doing. So I've never been a guy to worry too much about, concrete numbers and throwing it on a dyno, etc., etc. So this car, basically what I talked with Shane about when we did the installation was I said, hey, I don't want to be beat by minivans anymore. So that's all I need. I want to have a little bit more fun, a little more spirited driving. I don't autocross, I don't do track days and all that. It'd be fun, but not my style. I just wanted to enjoy it a little bit more, get a little more power. I told you I came from Fox Body Mustangs. Big difference. Yes, I'd love to have a monster Miata, but no. Anyway, yeah, blah blah blah. So we set the boost relatively low for several different reasons. One, I didn't really need a lot of gaga crazy power. Is there potential? Sure, yeah. But the other thing is I was doing this on a budget, even though I was doing a professional install, but we did cooling system, exhaust, the engine, etc. What I didn't do were brakes, differential, suspension. So I thought, well, okay, we'll get it installed. We'll do a nice low boost. I'll drive it that way for a while. As I improve the other systems, then I'll come back and we can start dialing it up. Well, long story short, I drove it. I enjoyed it. I liked it where it was. Didn't really feel the need to go back and start spending more and more money to get more and more power. I liked where it was. That, and to be frank, I had 2 kids, and my money for projects like this kind of dried up at the time. Now that I'm in a situation where I can buy Triumphs and things like that, well, they've got my attention now, and I should do some things to the Miata. Everybody, probably be a lot easier to sell if I already done all the upgrades. I realize that. However, I also think it's at a great spot where the next owner can either choose to drive it as it sits like this, or you'll make your own selections on those potential upgrades and where you want to go. So there you go. All right, now let's get set up for the driving video. But once we're past this, we got some nice road to play with. All right. Looks like we're all good. Here goes the okay. minutes here to get home, but that that kind of sums up, you know, the way I've enjoyed the car. I don't, you know, I just enjoy country drives. Every once in a while, having a little bit of fun. Brakes, everything really hold up well for what I do, so I haven't gotten too wild with anything. You know, that's something the next person, if they really want to go and throw this around the autocross circuit, you know, cool, you know. But it's a great survivor. It's a solid car. Not a lot's been really done to it, and I've just enjoyed the heck out of it. It's been a blast. But that third bay where she parks is soon to be filled with another car. Got too many, and they're all Triumphs now. Yeah, so yeah, I know I'm crazy trading bulletproof reliability, ease of maintenance for a 60-year-old nightmare. But you know what? Sometimes you have to do stupid things, like put turbos on Miatas and go out and thrash around a little bit and have fun. Okay.